What's up? This is your boy Super, and I'm playing the medium. So heard somebody talking about this game, and I didn't pay much attention, and they didn't speak much about it. And then I happened to catch a few glances of screenshots, and I loved the way it looked. It reminded me of Resident Evil 1, and it seemed like it's very cinematic, so I thought I'd give it a try. It's a psychological horror game that takes place in two realms, the spirit realm and the real realm. You are like a detective with psychic abilities who communicates in the spirit realm to solve puzzles. And the female protagonist, the main character, looks hot. Sounds like an awesome game. Sorry, I read the synopsis twice, and I've been rehearsing this in my head. I don't know how I could still mess it up, still make a mistake. It's crazy. But also read it's a short game. Very dramatic, cinematic game. Complex story. And it's brand new. Well, not brand new, but within 6 months, I think it just came out. Okay, looks like we're getting a decent amount of options here. About big. You guys like that? I don't mind it. It's a very beautiful looking game so far. So that was the settings? No, that was the HDR setup, I believe. Or subtitle setup. You can get enhanced controller settings, motion sensitivity, invert axis, rebind everything, gameplay options, vibrations, show HUD. Hopefully we can change this in-game. Show tooltips, interaction icons, visibility, default, camera shake, insight mode, hold breath mode, run mode, event auto completion. So it sounds like they have either mini games or QTE sequences. Languages, subtitles, text size. We just looked at these options. Display, we looked at those. It's gamma correction. Volume settings, nothing remarkable here. So they said they recommended playing with a headset, but the default audio profile is cinematic. They do have a headset option, so I wonder if we should leave it on cinematic or go to headset. Oh, sorry about that. We'll just leave it on cinematic. And new game. Just play the game with Moss. Broken porcelain. Remothered, yeah. That was a neat little game. I don't know why.
It all starts with a dead
It doesn't
girl.
seem like it was play tested enough. It's its own. It's a hindrance to itself, the controlling schemes and everything. You can't play it fast and easily. Every motion is deliberate and methodical. But enough about that game. We're in a very beautiful cutscene here. A little awkward motion capture. Well, if it's motion capture or just all done animation, I don't know, but it's not 100% realistic looking. There's also a weird like tint or something over the whole thing, like it's meant like you can play it in VR or something. I don't know. Or the lighting effects aren't 100% accurate. Very nice looking though.
Ever since I was
Looks a
little,
lot better now.
I've had this dream. It's the end of summer. A girl is running through the woods. The moon, the scent of pines.
I don't care what flaws I just
The
pointed out.
gunshot.
It's still better. It's already better than most of the games out there. It's
It
like
always
a
felt so real.
Evil Within type
Blood
game,
on my
or
cheek, the cold sweat running down my skin. I'd managed to convince
just the
myself
right
it
combination
really
of action
happened.
and
This scar to memory.
well-written story.
Part of me I could never fully understand. Well, that wasn't the only part.
Immersive game. I'm getting all excited. I know this is gonna be good.
People used to think I was strange. If they only knew.
I'll get to know you, baby. In this realm and the next.
It was the hardest day of my life.
Fucking gorgeous.
The day I went home to
Playing this on the
say goodbye to my
PS5.
father. To dress him up for his last journey. Put him in a suit, fix his tie.
I think this was on sale for Black Friday, $30. I'm not sure.
Just the things he did every day.
Not a bad buy.
Looking through his stuff wasn't easy. I needed
How many hours did I say I read this was? Did I say 8 or did I say 22? I don't remember. It's 8. I don't know. It might be tough to warrant $30.
I was almost ready. I just had to find his special tie clip.
So when you make cinematic games, it's easy for the pricing. If you pay $10 to go see a 2-hour movie, so for every 2-hour length, it's $10. If it's 6 hours, $30 game. But then you gotta take away some, because the reason cinemas cost so much is because it's the experience, the big screen. So you gotta think you're playing it on your home TV, so half price, $5 an hour. Maybe more than half, $2 an hour. $1 an hour is about as low as they go currently. For a 20-hour game for $20, that's not unreasonable or unheard of there. I didn't even know this was going to have this type of camera angle, and I compared it to Resident Evil.
Yeah. Nice to see you too.
I thought it was going to be a traditional third-person over-the-shoulder view. She's a nice-looking lady. 1984, she graduated. She's a bit too old for me then. Maybe this is somebody else's yearbook.
Right. The tie clip.
Where the fuck is the tie clip at, Marianne? Probably in the room where we heard the dog or the baby. Oh, cat. Hello, cats. If this is his bedroom, bet you the tie clip's in here. He's dead,
Jack was a humble, religious man.
And luckily, you can communicate with the dead.
And I'd help out whenever I could. It felt good to be useful.
You'll be useful to me, girl. Don't you worry. Got a lot of things you could do for me.
I used to think I'd never fit in. But Jack...
No.
He didn't mind my weirdness.
That's an action shot. He kept telling me
I was special.
You are special.
Keep hissing at me. Who do you think's gonna feed you now?
There's obviously a lot of similarities between this game and Control. But I don't think there's any intention on that.
Come on, Jack. Where'd you
I think they're different enough.
Okay.
Play them
Do
both.
this the other way.
Hold L1 to activate inside. There is a tie clip in the clock. Underneath the clock.
There you are.
Oh yeah, definitely Resident Evil style. The last goodbye funeral home. This is the key. And this is the tie clip. We can combine it. Press X or square to combine, and it's not working. So what about zooming in? There's no, oh shit. There's no zooming in. Okay. Well, we got some objectives in the menu there. Gets to the funeral home, say goodbye to Jack. We got some memos. Nice, simple inventory system. I'm alright with that. So it's kind of doing the motion control
Jack
thing
was
here.
part of
I
the
don't know
Solidarity movement.
if I did something
He
to
spent a
cause
few months
that,
in
or
an
if I can
internment
turn it
camp, but
off.
even that couldn't dampen his spirit.
Somebody never got accustomed to that. You know, never used it long enough to get over the awkward first attempts. I was just pressing buttons, mashing buttons a second ago. I think I screwed. Okay, no, we're good. It's got the key in the tie clip. Now we gotta leave. Man, bus gonna drive me crazy.
Weird to be back in my old room.
You
So
had
many
a
memories.
nice ass room compared to his. I bet you it was his
Kids from
house.
the orphanage. Not all of them had my luck. That's why I kept coming back. To play. To take care of them.
Luckily, I can still use the
That was the
control
least I could
sticks.
do. Yeah. I used to have a thing for him. Don't know why, really. I guess they just used to make me happy. Jack knew it well. That's why there's so many of them here. I used to get a lot of these. To me, they were like trophies. Badges of honor for doing the right thing. Jack
Letters from the
wasn't
principal
too
or the
amused,
teacher.
but he did his best to cover for me. I kind of feel bad for making him go through all that.
So Jack sounds like some sort of father figure if he's getting notes from her teacher. She was claiming she had messages from her recently deceased grandmama. We must request you to attend the next parent-teacher meeting, as we would like to discuss with you the situation that took place last Thursday. To recap, Marianne gave one of the students a message from his recently deceased grandmother. We understand it was Marianne's way of consoling her fellow student, but we're sure you realize that this behavior is inappropriate, to say the least. Given that this is not the first behavioral problem we've informed you about, we believe it's time for us to meet and talk about Marianne's future in our school. Damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say now. That's not no inappropriate behavior. I mean, especially if they were real young, the age to have invisible friends. Absolutely absurd that you would get upset about that.
Just to freak them out. I'd usually say something like, "Pretty sick, huh?" I was such a dork.
Age 3. Pretty sick. She said pretty sick at age 3. Well, that's a doctor's, some type of medical admission card. Okay, that's it for this corner. Okay, we got over here. Nope. Nothing on the wall. Butterfly collector. Picture. This. A door.
We lived upstairs from Jack's funeral home.
Fuck.
It wasn't as weird as it sounds. Besides, if it wasn't for that, I may never have learned to use my powers.
I think it's exactly as weird as it sounds, girl. Fucking gorgeous. So I'm anxious to discover a sprint button here. We got the insight. Well, I said to leave, so let's proceed down the stairs. We could look at the controls. Sneak is L3. Run is L2. So yeah, just like I figured, we don't have it enabled yet. Because of course I would have tried L2.
Jack taught me to accept my
This is a beautiful
condition.
scene.
Of all my foster parents, he was the
real.
only one who saw it as a gift and not a curse.
So Jack was your confidant, huh? So using the haptic feedback, tiny raindrops in her little footprints. The last goodbye funeral home. Clever. I always said we could read it further. Okay. So I can get into more about her rather than Jack. I'll be pleased. Another sign, last goodbye funeral home. Still no sprint.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Needs get out. Need to get out. Okay. Hopefully, I'd like to develop a strong emotional connection with her. Or develop an emotion for her because I like her. She's obviously not real, so it can't be a
Jack's in the
connection.
prep room.
Jack's last journey. I bet you that's the prep room. Nice, easy to find, right in your path. Would make sense. Office. Tree of life. Nothing else to look at over here? Post-it, nope. Regular notes. Can't zoom, oh, there we go. Record of funeral, name of deceased, Adam Nowak. Family contact, general information, male, born in 76, birthplace Krakow, mother Hannah, father Stanislaw, university student, married, date of death 99, so she was 23. Car accident, she was a senior in college. Embalming, dress body, flowers. Jack, Mrs. Nowak brought funeral payment confirmation today. It's in the cabinet. Also, Robert took Friday off, so you need to find someone else for the funeral. Marianne.
Here it is.
Can we read that? No. Let's say prep room key. Can't combine it with the tie clip. So we're probably gonna have to put the tie clip on our old buddy there. Send him on his way. So if we tried to enter that door that was in our path, it would have said locked. And we came down here. It's just the end of the hallway. Yeah. Prep room personnel only. Down in the morgue. The embalming room. Oh, it's dark. She's a brave girl to go down into the dead embalming room area all alone in the dark. And going to see a dead body.
Not sure if I'm ready for this.
And she hasn't seen it before, and it's someone she loves, and she's down there alone. I guess it's possible. Trophy earned. Inner investigator. Inspect 25 objects in a single playthrough. What's good about this is it should give guys like feelings of wanting to protect her, you know.
Hey, Jack.
Oh, that was him? I thought he was on the table. She's got to pull him out and everything? Yeah. Or feel paternal feelings toward her. Looks like she's wearing a thong. Maybe those could be panty lines above her back pocket, but I don't see any down below. Is that it? Jack, here's your tie clip, buddy. It's not, we need a tie.
No. Where's your tie?
There it is. Combine with the clip. Voila.
Snazzy. You wouldn't have it any other way. I didn't expect this to be easy. I guess I didn't know what to expect. When things get personal, it just burns you from the inside out. There. I guess you're ready. But am I?
Here come the tears. It's a good scene here. Don't mean like detail wise, like that individual word or line was good, but just the idea of a girl all alone and sad, an attractive girl all alone and sad,
the signs
and
closed.
dead and scary scenes. Considering most video game players are male, it's a good intelligent scene here. It's movie quality, although it's kind of Doesn't make sense that she would be there alone in the dark by herself. Oh, alone, I said that. Oh my god, see that thing on top of the stairs? You ain't locking me out of nowhere. I'm Marianne.
What the hell?
Oh shit.
Guess you felt it too, huh?
It's gonna be a good game.
And then it happened. As it did so many times before. Just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse.
I love it.
Where is that darn notebook? I'm gonna be late.
Jack!
Marianne?
Oh
Marianne?
my god, this is traumatic.
Are you crying, my child?
Got a freaking hole in his head.
It's fine, Jack.
Now, you didn't happen to see my notebook, did you, darling? My memory's a bit fuzzy. So much for aging gracefully, eh?
Listen, Jack. You should probably get some rest. Forget the notebook.
Oh, no. I've got so much work, my dear.
It's okay.
Why is he wearing a mask?
Let it go.
Is that a
It's
pre-death
not
thing?
important.
You are crying. What's wrong, dear? Why is it so cold in here?
You didn't say anything about her hair.
It's okay, Jack. It's okay.
My sweet.
Rude.
What would I ever do without you?
Jack. Don't worry about it. It's time to get some rest.
Oh, Marianne.
In peace.
Oh,
For eternity.
I'm worried about the surgery. When I'm at the hospital, are you sure you're going to be
This
all
is
right?
cool. I like this.
Yes, Jack.
It's like one of those
Fine.
CW shows.
You know,
It's awesome.
I promised myself once I would never let anything happen to you. Not while I'm around.
I'll be fine. I promise.
Wonder how that's gonna work. Like, I kind of thought it would be traveling, you know. Either we're in the real world or we're in the spirit world. We're controlling one at a time. But if it's like mirrored, and we're controlling both at the same time, that's gonna be interesting.
Yes. Be good, Marianne. I love you, my child. I've loved you since the moment you walked into my life. Remember that. Always.
Most people would give anything to have that opportunity. To say all the things that were left unsaid.
Not you?
But it didn't make things any easier. I could help 1,000 souls cross over, but when it came to Jack, it still hurt like hell. I love you too, Daddy. I used to think everyone saw the world the way I did. Divided. Torn between two realities.
Time for a drink.
But no. I was the only one.
What is it? Is that like a real
Or so
label?
I
Does it
thought.
recognize? Does it resemble a real label of anything?
We're closed. There's another funeral home across town. I can give you the number.
It's not
Marianne.
Christian Brothers.
Who is this?
You don't know me, Marianne, but I know you.
Look, if this is a joke,
You need to listen to me, Marianne.
okay.
I want to get some
I'm
Saint
hanging up.
Remy
I know what you
XO
What? Who is
mid-shelf
My
brandy.
name is Thomas. I need your help.
Listen, if that's all you've got, I'm.
No, there's more. I can give you the answers you've been looking for.
I was
your
reading an
whole life.
article about
I
it
need
was
you to trust me.
labeled the
Christian.
best
I don't even
brandies to
know
get.
you.
And so I had cheap ones all the way up to the most expensive, and that was one of the first ones that was okay to sip. The first sipping one.
Please. The light, it's almost
They
done.
had, they said it
It's
was
not
better
done
than
yet,
I
but it's
think the
getting there.
Christian
You're the only
Brothers
one who can stop it. You're my only
brandy.
chance.
Hello? Hello?
The first three were like, this is great for mixing only, and this one's the beginning of the sipping whiskey, sipping brandies. It's like the second sipping brandy. Bluebird Team Production. Oh, I love it. This is awesome. Such an opening sequence with this kind of intro. Man, this is great. This old style right here is like you're learning history. It feels informative. And it's already horror and spooky through the beginning intro level, so now it's like a curiosity-inspired horror investigation. It's awesome. I like this, and it takes a lot of most people don't want to go away from everybody else. You know, mainstream's all doing open world type games. Nobody wants to go in a different way. It's cool that they went in such an original, different way than and not following the herd, following the rest of the industry. The medium. The last goodbye trophy earned. You sent Jack's spirit away. If people can get past the awkward controls and camera angle, I think they'll freaking love this game.
And
I'm
off
having
I
so much
went.
trouble talking.
On nothing but a hunch.
Try
A
to
call
speak.
from a complete stranger. But I'd learned to trust my instincts, and there was something about this guy, his voice. Felt like I should know him. Either way, he sure seemed to know me.
Nice rumble effects from the motorcycle. This is the less novelty than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be,
The Neva Workers
cliche.
Resort. Right off the bat, I could feel there was something off about that place.
It's much more serious. Still no sprint. Got a dumpster.
You want to keep me out,
Okay,
maybe?
well, we should have seen if the door was locked first. Probably is. This is beautiful. Reminds me of The Last of Us.
Anyone home? I guess not. What
But I
the?
would call The
Hello?
Last of Us like
Thomas?
gimmicky because it's like every fight you're outnumbered, outweaponed, and it's a miracle you win. And there's always an encounter. But in this, it doesn't feel like there's going to be a routine or a gimmick to the action. From Niwa with love, find a postcard from the groundskeeper.
The front gate was locked up tight. I needed to find another way in.
It's cool that she rides a motorcycle. I was just thinking about getting a motorcycle. 'Cause right now I'm driving a big old truck, and I'm used to driving small, sporty type cars. And so when I'm driving it, I think a lot about buying a smaller, faster car. I'm going to pretty soon here.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
But my car is quality. You don't feel any bumps. It's a smooth ride. You feel like you're in luxury. Drive a Equinox
Not a whole lot of people knew about Neva.
2021.
It used to be a government-owned vacation resort. Until one day
Making a
it
run
just
now.
stopped.
Old L1
And
to
so
L2 to
an
run.
urban legend was born. The Neva Massacre.
Here goes the adaptive triggers.
The details were always fuzzy. Crazed workers, ancient
She's
curses.
like reluctant to start
usual.
jogging. There's no other feedback from it. It's hard for the initial press. Lazy girl. I don't mind lazy women. Just as long as they're not needy too. One or the other. She's got a nasty scar on her face, or is that dirt? Oh, this is a nice looking game. Something a little off about the character models, like I said earlier, or maybe it's the lighting.
Hello.
The environments are just awesome looking. I didn't see anything with my insight. Oh, there's something. Baby footprint. Yeah. Why can't I see the rest? What is going on? I can't look up any higher. Okay. That's weird to have just those little footprints, the only thing guiding us this far into the woods. There's something.
What's this?
T Heart K, T plus K, 1968. God, this is nice looking.
Looks like an old fort. Might be my way in.
So you can see the footprints here. Looks like they go to the right, maybe? You could also see the range of the insight, the spotlight there. And then they must go to the left then, huh? Oh, we have to go down here. Now they've disappeared. Oh, there they are. We're gonna find a dead baby's body. A dead baby. It needs to pass on to the other side. Warning, due to the recently unearthed remains, renovation works have been suspended pending archaeological examination. So that means they're old, huh? Old remains. Or else it'd be forensics and crime scene investigation, I assume. Better to see bones than rotten flesh. $6 billion triangles.
The split would come and go. If a place had a story to tell,
That's not good.
well, I guess I was there to listen.
It is mirrored. I would much rather have my baby controlling her own dementia. So you gotta go up. This is dangerous, the split. It's like playing VR games, you know, you can bump into shit. Somebody could come and attack you and you wouldn't know it till it was over. So we're gonna get stuck on the gate in one world and she's gonna be able to walk through in the other.
The place felt old and soaked in misery. Figures, I guess. 1,000 years
what
of
is that
history doesn't
sparkly
just
thing
happen.
over there? See, on one side it says it press X, and
But
the other
even
side it says
in the
press
deepest
square.
darkness,
Maybe.
light can
Do you have to press them both? No,
lonely,
you don't. You can press
fragile,
either one.
waiting for someone to embrace it. As I absorbed the energy, I wondered who it was that left it behind. A dying soldier whispering the name of his beloved? Or maybe just glad to be done with this world?
Well, I don't get it. I tried holding it. Tapping it gives me that reaction. Maybe we weren't supposed to come this way yet. I hear the baby crying.
In any case,
both realms look
I figured
creepy.
I could use it. Energy's energy, right?
Maybe it's a healing mechanic. Child's drawing, eerie drawing, someone new. New spirit. Oh, my triggers are locked up now. Damn. That might be the firmest I've ever felt them. Press and hold 2 to charge a spirit blast. Let's go to unleash.
Oh, so
Conduit trophy earned. Use the spirit blast to create electricity.
These powers
this is a breaker
of mine,
where you need the power.
as much of a pain in the ass as they were, they did come in handy sometimes.
Now we're out of energy. Powering this doesn't work for some reason. Focus on the material world. What's that? Well, now we're out of power anyway. We gotta go steal the soldier's soul. Damn, this is gonna be a hassle if we keep making mistakes. This is cool. You know how it's an issue with games whether they have interesting varieties of maps and everything? Let's give you two variations of each one. How can you get better than that? Instead of repeating them, you get double the amount. Jeez. And it's already marked down to a $40 game. This game looks like it was well made. Yeah, I know I can charge it and shoot it. It does already have power. Do I really need to? No, I don't. Okay, let's go. Oh, shit.
So there I was, existing in two worlds, but never really living in either.
Oh, look at her. Caution, fire hazard. What is? I didn't see anything. Dead animal.
Oh,
Deer.
what happened to you?
I chose the path less traveled. Came to a fork in the wood. Wonder if there's like any type of reward for exploration,
What the hell?
or if we're gonna end up going back down the other path later. I don't know.
The
Niwa
aura
is a
in that
building.
place. I've seen others like it, but never this intense.
Damn, how did you get
It was
that
like
far
a
away
landfill
from
of
the way we
memories,
came from?
Emotions, and none of them good.
I mean, if we can't get back, that sucks. I wanted to know if I was down the other path. This is a big ass place to explore. I don't understand why I'm getting these weird vibrations. And I'm not getting her footsteps anymore. PA system's working. Look at the size of this place. Just know I'm gonna miss some collectibles or something. Welcome to Niwa, trophy earned. You've reached the hotel. It's a holophone. Somebody's even calling. Chalk on drawings on the ground. Those could be like construction or something. I don't think they're kids. Oh, those are for sure. Hopscotch. Oh, we can look at it.
I sense something.
Yeah, the baby needs a friend. And you feel very motherly with no way to express it, so it's a perfect match. They've done this camera angle with the controls nicely. There's nothing to complain about it. Just that it's kind of disorienting when it switches. So when you're used to this one and all of a sudden it goes to a new unknown camera angle you weren't prepared for. But who's gonna complain about that with such a immersive game? And there's gonna be PS5 games that look better than this, and this looks this good. Oh man, I can't wait. This definitely looks better than the PS4. I'm not, like, remember when Last of Us came out on the PS4 and everybody was absolutely amazed. I'm not sure this is quite that for the PS5 yet, but it's what I've been wanting. Hold L1 and move the left stick to find echo. There it is. Boom, left behind, trophy earned, find an echo.
Trust me.
Caught the scent and trophy earned, find an echo of a mysterious caller.
It's only a matter of time.
So this guy that was flirting with me?
Thank you. No, there's definitely something. Trust me. You may be right, yes.
Even the
Trying to
objects
capture
here
me.
had auras. When I touched them, I could sense their stories. Words, images, feelings left behind.
We should have probably walked around with the inside on, especially at the hopscotch area. You can sprint and use your insight. That's cool. Okay, we're just going in there. Don't know why they overlooked having her footsteps rumble. I mean, of course I don't know why. I mean, I wonder if it was intentional. Oh, this is the place. You can tell why the camera angle changed. I like this game a lot. It's such a just the emptiness of it is it's admirable that they would have the courage to not litter your game with endless loot and frivolous nonsense when that's what everybody thinks is popular, and you put out a game this.
Well, I've already proven my prowess
like
as a dumpster climber.
Oh, she got a little cute accent there.
Ah, I think there's a broken window up there. If only I could reach it.
There's the footprints. Oh, leather jacket too, and a
Hello?
motorcycle.
Anybody in there? Locked. Obviously. There's gotta be another way.
It's one thing I couldn't even make a guess at was how the action of the game is gonna work. First, I thought it would be like a magic power control type of game, you know, and then when they started talking about how it was a detective type of game and mystery, then I was like, I wonder what kind of action we're gonna have. What's gonna string together the cutscenes there? But I can appreciate the slow pacing, and I like that we're not picking up hundreds of items of garbage and pretending we're crafting and doing something worthwhile when we're not. All I can see is the footprints. Why is she obsessed with the dumpster? What does she want to do with it? We can't even do anything with it now. What about the door? She said she's got nothing. It's weird that it would just be a dialogue option. Window's gone. So, because we have to use our connection to the spirit world to solve puzzles, thinking we gotta find something using our insight. I don't really think it would be out in the big empty, but maybe over here, or maybe, oh, the plaque. Or maybe we go check the phone again. There's another arrow. Niwa Resort, summer of 1969 inauguration. The first secretary of the Polish United Workers' Party, Comrade Ladislaw Gomulka, honored Krakow and took part in an official inauguration of the Niwa Resort, the new center of the socialist joy and recreation. Working class of Lesser Poland finally has a place to spend family time in the bosom of nature. The main building and the lodge area are comfortable yet simple, as simple are the socialistic spirit and philosophy. Special thanks to architect, future manager, and a committed party member, Mr. Rekowicz, without whom the Niwa Resort would be impossible to design, construct, and build. 25th anniversary of establishing Polish People's Republic. More arrows.
Hey,
Some more
old
drawings.
timer.
A car.
Now, what's a fine machine like you doing in a place like this? Doubling as a spare bedroom, apparently.
There's
Hope you don't mind
there.
if I, pop your trunk.
Honest work. Postcard. Oh, we can probably read that, damn it. My love.